Hi everyone, my name is April and this is Thrifted Transformations, the show where I go thrifting for old clothing and transform them into something new. In this episode, I'm transforming this pink suede skirt that has a beautiful scalloped hem. I saw this skirt at Savers for a few weeks already and no one wanted to buy it, probably because of this disgusting stain on it. So I thought I'd transform it because it'd be a shame to waste such a beautiful material. Originally, I was going to make a crossover cami top, but I couldn't get the scalloped edges to lay the way I wanted it, so then I changed my design and added a lace-up detail instead. When cutting out the pieces, I make sure to lay the princess seams over half a scallop so that when they're sewn together, it creates one full scallop. I think the hardest part was working with this material and matching up the scalloped edges on top. The first time I sewed it, it didn't match up, so I had to seam rip it and do it again. And the problem is that you should only be sewing suede one time because the needles will make holes in the fabric just like with leather. Another thing I learned is that you should lengthen your stitch settings so you're not sewing a bunch of tiny holes next to each other because it can tear the fabric. Next, I cut out a big section from the skirt and figure out what the waistband's going to look like. I didn't have enough of the scalloped edge to use it for the waistband, so I tried making my own, which didn't seem like a bad idea, but I definitely needed a lot more practice. Since the waistband design didn't work out for me, I played around with some fringe and decided to go with that design instead. To make the fringe, I cut out two big pieces of fabric from the skirt and straightened out all the edges. Then draw a 1-inch line across the top and cut the strips all the way up to that line. The size of my strips were 3/8 of an inch, and I found that using a ruler and rotary cutter really helped make straight lines. Next, I'm going to continue the decorative stitching along the center front, but first I put some lining and interfacing behind it. To make the decorative stitching, I set my machine to a zigzag stitch and played around with the stitch length and width until it matched the scalloped edge. Now I'm going to add some eyelets to this top by using eyelet pliers I got from Joann's. It's really easy to use. First, you need to decide how many eyelets you want to install and then evenly space them out. Trace the hole of the eyelet over each marking and then use the pliers to punch a couple holes in the circles you drew. The hole should be big enough to fit the eyelet, but not so big that it doesn't hold it. It should feel very snug in the fabric. The big eyelet goes on the right side of the fabric, and the flatter one will cover it on the back side. Then press the two firmly together with the pliers. Next, fold the 1-inch seam allowance at the top of the fringe in half and top stitch it down. I measured a fringe to fit my back and then trimmed the rest away. Now I'm going to make a long strap to tie in the back. Using what's left of the skirt, I cut 1-inch strips and attach it to the back by folding it in half and sewing the raw edges together along the top with the same decorative stitch. I also make the shoulder straps the same way. I crisscrossed the straps in the back and sewed them in place to fit me. And lastly, I decided to trim the fringe into a high-low shape. This part was really fun and made me feel like a hairstylist. Here is the final transformation.
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, yeah, this I know. She told me.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more thrifted transformations, and let me know what you want to see transformed next. Also, I love taking you guys thrifting with me, so follow me on Snapchat to see my adventures. See you next time!